Hey, good morning everybody. We are now entering the Garden of the Gods in the Shawnee Forest State Park. Should be coming up to the parking lot here in about 500 feet or so. So this is the Garden of the Gods in the Shawnee Forest State Park, and essentially what it is they've got these rock formations all over, and the state park is built like a walking path around it all. It's really nice, really pretty, some really nice views, and of course you've got some kids climbing up on those tall rocks over there. From what I hear, they also had a death here last Sunday. Not here so much, but it's just a little further away from here, where some young guy, 22-year-old, actually went over. I mentioned it earlier in one of the earlier videos. But they're dangerous. You can't be really climbing on these things, especially when they're wet. Some of them you can climb over, and some of them you definitely need to stay away from. We're pretty high up. I mean, that's just one level there, but it keeps going down from there. You can see how tall we are here, or high we are here, comparing with those trees over there. So this rock formation over here actually has a spring that comes out of here and flows down here. And then the water crosses the path over here and then just keeps on flowing that way down the cliff. Really nice. Shawnee National Forest in Illinois, southern Illinois. It's about 5 and a half hours south of Chicago. Look it up. I think you'll really enjoy this place when you come out to explore. Very wooded area too. There's the other side of that rock formation I was showing. Pretty nice. Okay, we're continuing on.
Go up there, all the way up to the top.
Back on the trail.
Amazing.
So it must have been on top of this one and it just fell over on its side. Yay, more mud. This is also a horse's trail. Horses come through here. The vegetation is real close to the trail, so it's a good place for a tick to be hiding and waiting. Waiting for a victim. So what you should do is spray your clothes down with some off, like the off that has the DEET in it. D-E-E-T, DEET. And of course, you should spray your arms and your hat, your cap. So if they do get on, they want to get off right away. Because this place is loaded with ticks. Mosquitoes not so much.
Did you see them?
Mosquitoes not so much, but definitely ticks. And that can make you really sick.
Did you see the tick?
No.
Oh. Well, you can't see this. They're loaded. It's not seen it.
Well, if I haven't seen them, maybe that spray's working. Well, you can never have enough mud.
It's so slippy.
Yeah,
I
watch.
try and stay in like where there's a little bit of dirt. Yeah. Cold. Sleepy.
Good climb. Good climb.
That was a good climb. Good climb.
Here comes Tom, our hiking buddy.
Good climb.
All right.
Nice breeze.
We don't need no stinking trekking poles, right? I do.
Get my water, please.
Well, we're still on the trail. Sometimes when you're hiking through a forested area, it's a good idea to keep in mind looking at the leaves, because that's where the ticks hide. And every so often you'll see a tick hiding in the leaf, waiting for somebody to pass by. and that he can jump on and get a free meal. And if you pass a couple of them with ticks, you know they're all over the place, because just one or two ticks on a leaf is a good indication. Here's one that has a caterpillar on it. See that caterpillar? And one or two ticks on a leaf is a good indication of the rest of the forest that have ticks. Another indication is the people coming off the trail and they're pulling ticks off of them, of course. We're going uphill, that's why I'm breathing hard and climbing over rocks. There's a group up there. All in all, it's a good trail for hiking. In our rush to get out of the house on Friday, I forgot my hiking shoes. So, you know, after the hike I was going to put on my workout gym shoes, and that's what I have on right now, see? My Nikes. But they work just as good. They could be easily transformed into trail runners. When we were on the Pacific Crest Trail in California, we ended up coming to a section of a mountain we were climbing, Mount Hauser, and there was a this way? There was a couple that were running down the mountain while we were trying to climb up it. We thought they were crazy because the temperatures were like in the 80s, the mid 80s. It was amazing that they were working that hard. Looks like some horses came up here. Looks like some people have been up here partying. This part is called the Point, and way back over there is Kentucky. We're so at south of and the southern point of Illinois that you can see Kentucky way over there. But yeah, some more rocky outcrops. There's our group. turned out to be a beautiful day today. It was thunderstorming last night, but we could hear the thunder, the rumble, see the lightning, but it didn't rain all that much by us. And it looks like it didn't rain that much over here either. But it turned out to be a beautiful day. All right, we're moving on. Hey there, guys. Well, we're still on the trail. Stepping over boulders here, so that's why the camera's so shaky. But we're still in the Shawnee National Forest, and we're passing by some of these bluffs that are really nice. You can see them behind me. There's a lot of them. Some of them actually make caves. Like this one here. This one tumbled over. This used to be on top of one of these bluffs up here, and it came down. And it's been there probably 50,000 years. Who knows? It's been there a long time. It's actually created a place for some things to live, some little animals. Going downhill, so the camera's going to be a little shaky. It's a beautiful green forest, you know. It's June 3rd, and the entire world over here is becoming green. But it's nice because we're in a shaded area. We get some nice breezes blowing through. It feels great. It's good to get out, be on the trail. Exercise the legs, stretch them. So we're going uphill. You can see my hiking buddies up there. And this is looking down. It's probably about 150 feet down there. Just we're on a some kind of a hill, some kind of a sloping hill. But again, here's the these bluffs behind me. Very nice. So we got about another mile before we come to the end of this hike, and then we've got a 5-hour drive back to Chicago. Looking forward to that for sure. I don't know, we may stop in the middle to take a break, have dinner, whatever. See those bluffs behind me? How about that? Pretty nice. I got some hikers coming up behind me. Anyway, I'll stop for now, and we'll pick it up later.